In 1986, a young man in England confessed to a murder. Police were confident that they had their suspect, but when they ran a DNA test, the results cleared him completely. A mass screening of over 1,400 people eventually led to the real killer. That case marked the first time DNA was ever used to solve a crime. DNA evidence is one of the most powerful tools in modern criminal investigations. How it is collected, analyzed, and used in court shows just how much science shapes justice. Today, I will cover 3 areas: what DNA evidence is and where it comes from, how it is collected and processed in a lab, and how it is used in criminal court cases. Let's start with the basics. DNA became a recognized forensic tool starting in 1986. It was first introduced as evidence in the U.S. criminal court system that year. Within a decade, it became a powerful tool for identifying or eliminating suspects when biological evidence is left at a crime scene. DNA can be recovered from saliva, skin, blood, hair, and semen left at a crime scene. Advances in technology now allow analysts to work with microscopic samples. Biological material used for DNA profiling includes blood, semen, saliva, urine, hair, teeth, bone, and tissue. As technology improves, forensic scientists can work with smaller and smaller samples. DNA profiling has become one of the most important developments in forensic science. It gives investigators a precise biological identifier that is unique to every individual. Now that we know what DNA evidence is, let's look at what happens to it once it is collected. Proper collection and storage protect the integrity of the sample. Biological evidence can easily degrade when exposed to heat or humidity. Storing it in cool, controlled environments keeps the sample usable. Reference samples taken directly from a suspect or a victim are collected for side-by-side comparison with crime scene evidence. DNA analysis follows a structured 6-step process in the lab. Most samples go through extraction, quantitation, amplification, separation, analysis and interpretation, and a final quality assurance review before results are used. PCR-based methods allow analysis to produce usable results even from very small or degraded samples, making the process reliable across a wide range of evidence types. Labs must meet very strict federal standards to share DNA data nationally. Analysis in labs that participate in the FBI's National DNA Index System must hold at minimum a bachelor's degree in biology, chemistry, or a forensic science-related field. The FBI's Combined DNA Index System, known as CODIS, allows law enforcement agencies nationwide to share and compare profiles. As of 2012, it contained over 10 million profiles and had assisted in nearly 170,000 investigations. Once DNA has been analyzed in the lab, it moves into the courtroom. Let's look at how that works. A qualified expert must be present and explain how DNA works in court. DNA analysts testify under titles like crime laboratory analyst, forensic examiner, and forensic scientist. Their role is to explain how evidence was collected, tested, and what the results mean. DNA evidence has both convicted the guilty and freed the innocent. In 1996, Gerald Parker was linked through DNA to 5 murders in California. That same evidence also proved that Kevin Lee Green had been wrongly convicted of one of those crimes. He had already served 16 years in prison. DNA profiling can identify perpetrators and exonerate the wrongfully accused, making it a tool for both conviction and justice. Its accuracy has made it a cornerstone of the criminal justice system, reshaping how guilt and innocence are established in courts around the world. Today, I covered what DNA evidence is and where it comes from. I walked through how it is collected and processed in a certified lab. Then I explained how it is used in court and the real impact it has had on criminal cases. DNA evidence gives investigators a precise, science-based method for connecting suspects to crime scenes. It gives courts a reliable foundation for delivering fair verdicts. Remember that young man in England who confessed to a crime he did not commit? DNA is what set him free. That same technology has now shaped hundreds of thousands of investigations. Science does not forget, and neither does the evidence. Thank you.